Here at CCK, veterans often ask us whether VA can take away their disability rating. If you're researching this too, you've likely come across the term static disability. In this video, we're going to discuss what a static disability is, what kind of protections it gives, and what to do if VA tries to take it away. If you think this video would be valuable to your fellow veterans, don't forget to give it a like. Let's start with VA's definition. VA describes a static disability as a, quote, disability considered permanent by its nature, history, and severity. Each of these terms is going to be significant. The nature of a disability means disabilities that are inherently permanent or unlikely to improve over time. Some examples might include things like blindness, loss of limbs, and paralysis. The history of a disability is important because if a condition has remained stable or unchanged over an extended period with no material improvement, VA is more likely to consider it static. Severe disabilities are those that significantly impair function and have no prospect of improvement. To decide if these criteria apply, VA reviews evidence like medical records, doctor's notes, and exam findings. VA may pay particular attention to any statements from a doctor or examiner describing the disability with words like permanent, or unlikely to improve, or unchanged. How do you know if VA has already determined your disability to be static? VA does not always use that word in and of itself in your rating letter. Instead, look for language like permanent, or them letting you know that no future exams will be scheduled. You might also see a statement such as you've been granted eligibility for Dependents Educational Assistance or Dependents Chapter 35 Assistance. That's a benefit that's only going to be available to permanently and totally disabled veterans. So if VA has granted it for you, they consider your disability static. So that's what a static disability is, but how protected is a static disability rating? VA states that a static disability is assigned a permanent evaluation without the need for future exams to determine if the disability has improved. In short, VA does not schedule routine reexaminations. Since routine reexaminations are the most common way that VA decides to change or revoke a rating, it's less likely that VA will change a static disability rating. However, there are circumstances in which you may be reexamined. For example, VA has the right to reevaluate if the veteran files a new claim for increased rating, or if VA has a reason to suspect fraud. And no matter the original reason for reexamination, VA could theoretically reevaluate a static disability rating at the same time. That said, remember that ratings begin to receive protections over time. For example, after 5 years, VA cannot reduce a disability rating unless there's evidence of substantial improvement. Additional protections apply after 10 and 20 years, or for veterans who are 55 years or older. So let's summarize. A static disability rating is one that is considered permanent based on its nature, severity, and history, and therefore does not require routine reexamination by VA. Because the veteran is not being reexamination, it's more likely that their rating will reach protections like those given at 5, 10, and 20 years. If VA does decide to change or revoke your rating, you will have a brief period to respond with new evidence. Appeals can be challenging, so please consider hiring an experienced appeals firm like Chisholm, and Kilpatrick to assist you with that appeals process. If you found this video helpful, give it a like so veterans can find it. And don't forget to subscribe for new updates and developments in VA disability law. Take care.